Good evening. My name is Todd Connor. I was born and raised here in Chico, California. I'm a graduate I'm a combat veteran. I'm a graduate with honors from Butte College and a graduate from Chico State University. I'm here with I guess to give you one of my concerns with with public safety. It's a reference to a homicide that occurred on 10/31/11. I was a witness to this homicide, and I actually chased down the suspect. Unfortunately, I had to let him go because I was outnumbered, and I was waiting for the police department to arrive. They didn't arrive. But I was able to gather video evidence, along with cell phone, along with descriptive evidence that helped with the police investigation. He was arrested, he was detained, and unfortunately, he was released from police custody a few days later on November 7th. It's between that time frame, between 7th and 12th. I was given no notification of the suspect's release, and after reading the law on the matter, I read Article 1, Section 28 of the California Constitution, which states that before any person arrested for a serious felony may be released on bail, a hearing may be held before a magistrate or a judge, and the prosecuting attorney and the victim shall be given notice and reasonable opportunity to be heard on the matter. Now, I had contacted the Chico Police Department, and I contacted the District Attorney's office, and I expressed my concern for my personal safety along with the public personal safety.
Mr. Connor, do you have a question?
Yes, I'm getting to that.
Okay, thank you.
Again, I was a key witness in this case. I was also a victim, and during the struggle with the suspect, I had been injured. During the time of release from the suspect, nobody had notified me from the police department nor the district attorney's office. I was told by a friend, a neighborhood friend, who had told me he'd seen the suspect out on the streets. That's the person who notified me. I called the Chico Police Department and the Butte County District Attorney's Office, and they told me, quote, they had no obligation to notify victims or any witnesses. So I recommended policy change.
Well, thank you very much.
No, excuse me, Mayor. I'm not finished. I'm almost finished.
Okay.
Just give me 3 more minutes, please.
I can give you 1 more minute.
Okay. Again, I recommended policy change. A couple days later, after I submitted my request for policy change, I received a notification that I was being brought upon a review board to revoke my weapons permit. During that hearing, I was informed that the Chico Police Department had filed for the request for the review, and to my surprise, I was surprised. I had no indication. I also found out that Chico Police Department had submitted several pages of my Facebook postings, along with the submission of a long time ago misdemeanor law offense, and that had occurred several years ago.
Mr. Connor, I really appreciate you bringing those things to us, but I think
and right now there's a homicide suspect in the Chico community who's free.
Okay. I would like to be able to get your contact information. Perhaps you could give that to Assistant City Manager Rucker so that we can talk about that.
I've also contacted you, Mayor Ann.
Okay, thank you.
Contacted you and left several voicemails.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good evening.
Thank you. Have our next speaker.